The time right now is 6:48, and a final attempt to save an East Texas man's life on death row. Today, Robert Roberson is set to be executed. He was convicted in 2002 for killing his 2-year-old daughter, Nikki, based on shaken baby syndrome, what people now consider is junk science.
Well, over and over again, courts denied appeals and requests to halt an execution, and the Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles rejected Roberson's clemency application. Now, in what seems to be a final Hail Mary attempt, the Texas House Committee voted to actually subpoena Roberson, hoping that this could somehow delay the execution set for later tonight. KVUE's Jessica Cha is at the Texas Capitol right now. Jessica, what does this subpoena mean? Can it even work?
Well, Rob, this is an unprecedented subpoena as one has never been issued before to halt an execution. And the Texas House Committee on Criminal Jurisprudence says that they are worried about the way that this case has evolved. Now, yesterday, the committee had an hours-long hearing, and the committee, made up of 4 Democrats and 5 Republicans, heard testimony from the lead detective on Roberson's case at the time and doctors and attorneys. And they focused on Roberson's conviction that was built on discredited science. Roberson was handed the death sentence in 2003 after being convicted of killing his 2-year-old daughter by shaken baby syndrome. And in the decades since, both medical and legal communities have debunked the syndrome. And lead detective Brian Wharton says their entire case against Roberson was built on shaken baby syndrome, and without it, they don't have a case.
There is literally a life hanging in the balance, and there is no time and no place for half measures. We constructed an appeals system because we understood that we get things wrong. We wrote laws to work within those appeal systems because we understand that we get things wrong. It's all pointless if nobody will admit we got it wrong.
The committee's subpoena calls on Roberson to provide relevant testimony to their inquiry, and the committee scheduled a hearing for October 21st, but the Texas Department of Criminal Justice has not announced whether Roberson's execution will be delayed. And it's also not clear if the subpoena is enough to override a court-ordered execution. Robin, Yvonne.
So, Jessica, we are in the final hours, literally, of possibly Roberson's life. Are there any other options for Roberson's attorneys to stop or even delay the execution?
Yes, Rob, there is. At this point, there are 2 options left. So first, the Supreme Court could intervene, or Governor Greg Abbott could issue a one-time 30-day reprieve. And so far, he has not responded to this case.